totally agree. Holy fucking dick. Okay, they got Fitzy, I guess. Jesus. Damn, okay. Oh, they don't even have the homie no more. Oh, love. Alright, let's get it. I'm ready.
Alright, let's rock.
You done? You can put your playpen. You wanna go playpen? Yeah.
This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
This is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Alright, let's get it.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 1-yard gain on the play.
You fucking gave it away, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I committed run right there. I committed run. You double team right there?
Yeah.
I fucking instantly committed after that. Like, yeah, this nigga's definitely around. He probably double team Chase or who the fuck ever.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Here's Fitzpatrick. A throw to the flat here for McKissick. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down. Play action now, Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Another try after the first down sack. Fitzpatrick. This will be caught by Brown. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's
Thank God.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well. But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Let's go.
And he will
Let's go.
lose yardage back to the
Good defense.
34-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Trying to keep this fucking...
Trying
to keep you contained and this girl contained at the same time.
And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, Mills. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Mills. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception.
Fuck, I can't believe he did that. What the fuck?
I tried to fucking get to my right stick and throw it away, but I got to whatever button that was.
Oh man, that could have been bad.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Hold on. Because I gotta make this girl a bottle. Alright, my bad, bro.
Oh,
You
good,
there?
bro. Yeah.
Alright, let's get it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Fitzpatrick.
Let's go.
Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. We're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Martin, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
On 2nd down, right back to Lindsey. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 18-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Smoking on that gas. Watch you be on Cinemax. Movies, pop models, bigger tits and a bigger ass.
Mills on 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Pressure and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final.
I think I had that fucking tight in there if I got it there sooner.
Should have went with it. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football.
Oh, I missed it bad.
And
Let's
he
go.
missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And
See,
unable to get
McCaffrey.
downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I think he is my fucking fastest runner. Human number 1.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, just keep going, would I?
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
There wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. And he finds McLaurin. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. To throw, Fitzpatrick. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder,
Fucking,
because I don't think
I
it's
don't
going
know
to
why I
rattle him
bullied that
necessarily,
bitch,
but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. Oh, now Lindsey lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And that one quickly went from a big play for the offense. I thought he may go the distance to a big play for the defense.
And how about the emotions for the defense on that? And it turns out they end up with the football. I don't know that they're exactly celebrating. Definitely plenty of relief, though.
On first and 10, it's Gibson. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. On second down, it's Gibson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Now Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. But it's going to be second down. To throw is Fitzpatrick. Here's a diving catch right side. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Off the play fake to Gibson. Fitzpatrick.
Oh my God.
There he goes. Pressure gets him back in the 14. Whitney merciless with a big time sack on 3rd down.
Who was it?
My fucking running back, bro. Fucking. Oh, dude, he was fucking clear as day.
What was he running?
It was he was just running a fucking out, or just a drag left off of the play action.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that, but the NFL.
But whoever, because he was manned up, so whoever his man was obviously fake on the fucking run.
By the way, I
was
meant just Bo.
Probably one of the linebackers. Probably you.
You got it.
I just went right
I was
past.
zoned up there.
Oh, it said you were cover 2, man.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down.
All right, boys, let's get this offense moving. Can't be having silly turnovers.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Mills now. Screenplay, Johnson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Boy, that one was well read defensively, and this is all about diagnosis as a safety. being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
The Texans on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Mills. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Houston. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return, Carter.
Oh,
55-yard punt that time will return of about 14.
oh man.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Oh, about this dirty.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Fitzpatrick giving to Gibson on the draw.
Let's go.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
Better?
And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Slings this deep from McLaurin. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 49 yards. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to
caught him
correct
slipping
at all.
out there.
I don't know why he didn't back up. I tried to get the audible off. He must
And I'd hear
just got up quicker.
from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Running from the gun, Johnson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Huh? Yeah, isn't it in the drawer? He took it out.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw is Mills. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 44-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Mills now looks to throw on first down. He's got the hook up with Conley. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Options galore here, second and a few inches. Mills. Looking deep now for Amendola.
Give me that. Oh.
It's
fucking, way to stay with him. Gotta fucking stay with him.
Not reel it in. Amendola, he was the intended target, and that takes us from second to third down. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout.
Man, that could have been something there.
That run?
Quarter number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was close to being a touchdown.
Fairbairn able to put this one through.
That helps.
And that will
We
finish
only left
off
too much
this
time.
third
I was so
quarter
close
of
to
play.
going down
So 2
early. I
quarters
should have.
down, 2 remain. Charles and
Even
I
if I just take a
return
field goal, fuck
after
it.
the
I'll
break.
take fucking
Okay, Coach.
6-0
Appreciate
and
it.
getting the ball back.
Touchdown game here as we get set to resume play.
Or
in the
even, like, most
second
times, that's what I do in head-to-heads, though. I'll, like, run the clock down, make them use timeouts, and then score,
Washington in a good spot.
and then they try to rush,
Get the
and then
football
fucking
as the
throw another
second
pick
half
or
gets
something
underway.
stupid,
Right.
and then
From his end zone, here
fucking
comes
score again, and
Patterson.
they're gonna fucking quit after that.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
Oh my god, he's
So-
so cool. Oh my god.
Fitzpatrick.
Fucking leading to the left.
But partner, we know
Leading
they
to
came
the
out
left.
down on the scoreboard, but I would guarantee you,
Coming
the
through,
defensive
yeah.
side of the ball gets super emotional. They
No
come out
time,
with
though, bro. I ain't got
aggressiveness with fury
time.
because they don't have to be quite as precise. And if
Are they
don't
showing
follow
you?
that
Are they
play,
legit showing you
Sure
cover
did.
2 every time?
Excellent play, really setting the tone for
It
this
just
third
said
quarter.
cover 2 invert. You just ran though. But I mean, that would have made sense for right there, cause the
That
seams
was, yeah,
the
that
seams
was.
was wide open. It wasn't wide open, but it was open.
Another try after the first down sack. Fitzpatrick. He'll find Gibson here complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that one. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Fitzpatrick to throw it. got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action. Fitzpatrick.
Oh my God! I should have went possession. Damn it!
Through the contact, brings up 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10.
That's so bad. Oh my mama, bro. I fucking hate this game. Okay.
They just get the playoff. Now Fitzpatrick. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A run here for J.D. McKissick.
Oh, what the fuck? What the?
As he's brought down to the 28.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Fitzpatrick got a man. It's Brown. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They'll run with Gibson. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely
dude.
start getting the ball out wide because
Damn.
that's prime pick
Roasting.
six territory. That time, you made sure the guy was going to catch it, was sitting in the 3rd row.
You ain't have to put it like that, man. That's fucking asshole. Well, when he throws as many picks as he has, he probably retired.
Throw it away.
Fuck. You might want to hang up the cleats.
Football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing Fitzpatrick.
Oh, just kidding. Don't
Escaping the
ever think
pressure
you can do
right.
that, bro.
And he just chucked that one out of
You
bounds.
are not
Everyone's
who
reach.
I thought you were.
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary
Yeah,
risks.
but we ain't trying to fucking, we ain't gonna beat this team on field goal, man.
Finish this one off.
Oh, motherfucking still silent.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Hopkins' kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now.
All right.
13-3.
We'll take it.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered.
We get a fucking drive together.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Another run by Lindsey. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now Mills.
Let's go.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Good shit though, bro. Why the fuck did not throw it, bro? That's fucking.
Here comes Carter.
Double tap.
I wanted it.
The slant.
Well done. And the offense
I wanted that in.
With a new set of downs.
The tight end?
I think it was my slot.
Oh, okay. I thought you were double tapping that slant coming in on my user.
No, the tight end coming over. No.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
Let's go. Let's go.
And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
Ooh.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibson.
Oh, good.
And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal.
Stop it right now.
A big play to start the drive out of this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Fitzpatrick, and it's intercepted.
He didn't even stay. That's to the house.
A great read, and it's picked off.
What made you do that, though? What? I got a whole slant over there, too, bro. What?
Credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
What made me go to the...
Yes, to the tight end, yes.
Cuz, bro, I know you.
You don't know me, though,
bro.
like, because I wasn't even
better,
in that situation, like, what, because I already threw
bro.
it? Because I already threw the...
Still a great return and very good field
Like,
position.
I mean, come on, bro. The slant, that slant was wide open, bro.
It's Lindsay. And he's gonna get a solid game.
That's what I'm like for you.
Sold out. I just sold out.
Yeah,
on
it's
the,
just instinct.
Yeah, period, bro. That's it. That's it. I had to go with my gut right there.
Oh, shit. It's fucking bullshit. It's hilarious. Like, fuck. It's so true.
On second down, right back to Lindsay. And he'll go down, and that will do it.
Oh, that's ball game, bro. I just fucking take points even. Shit. That's good shit. Good deal.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go up here.
Now a handoff for Lindsay. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On second down, a run with Lindsay.
Oof.
From the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Up.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. And
No.
have the touchdown. He'll have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Ingram.
Oh, you a cheesehead, bro. You a
Let's
cheesehead.
go.
You a cheesehead. I fucking even ran committed and shift to the right. I know exactly where you're running. You don't get nothing. That's cheesy, you know.
Let's go.
Because to me,
Let's go.
That's like me running the easy fullback dog right there.
Yeah, that's what she was on last game.
Last game.
That's a payback.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it
You
away.
can remember
I
last
had to,
game.
man. Okay, it's been a rough game. It's been a rough game. I ain't got shit going offensively.
No, I ain't even mad you scored. I'm more mad that we didn't do anything about it. Like like you did not switch at all. You didn't make an audible, so I knew you were running the same play. So I ran committed right and shifted my line and like nothing. It didn't do shit. But it's alright. Let's go. It's a good game.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the line. I said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. So if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
What was that linebacker doing?
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. They will run it. It's McKissick. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
From the 41, Fitzpatrick. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and 1, here's Fitzpatrick.
Let's go.
Here,
Let's go.
back at the 48-yard line.
Trying that funny shit
A
again.
loss of 8 on the
Let's
play,
go.
and it brings up 4th. Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Room here to run. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 60 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Yeah, internet, just go ahead and fuck up for me right here.
So
for this
1st and
last
10
drive.
now from the 30.
I'd appreciate that a lot.
Here's Lindsey.
What the fuck
Get
is...
him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Fuck yeah, he got 8.
And there we saw
His
one
little
downsides
ass.
of blitzing during a rundown because
Fucking
sometimes
guy
you get out
smacked
of
him.
gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Lindsey. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
52's the mark, boys. 52. Okay, just like that.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Lindsey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run. It's marking.
Fucking about time. Jesus. Of course now let him get one stop. He's in field goal range. Keep it close. Don't let him get fucking 8 there. Nah.
There's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back to throw. Dancing to his left.
Oh.
Man, you might have fucking
I
done
see you
that
nodding
too.
your head up and down. It's a very heady decision
Nah,
at this stage
on your running back, I mean, maybe they might have given it to you, but I knew you were going to playmaker him up. I was going to try to pick it.
Not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down.
Of course, you fucking niggas is not going to come down, bro. Oh, my goodness, calm down.
Back to throw.
Jesus Christ. You're so fucking lucky I got a stupid ass. I shouldn't even have got the sack right there. It's fucking, bro, I fucking hate this game.
Jamin Davis in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
This fucking game is stupid.
And this is good from 57
Jesus
yards
Christ, bro.
out.
So you know how I show blitz, right? You know how I bring the linebackers down? Sometimes the game, I only have to do it once, and they'll come down. Other times, I have to spam it. And it's just the inconsistency for me that fucking pisses me off so bad.
When the ball went over the post.
It's just so bad. Because there's a lot of audibles you want to try to make. You only got 5 seconds if they're going to quick snap it.
Right?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick. Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick to throw.
Let's go! Let's go!
Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd down. He was unable to complete it there. And
Bro, did you?
would expect from him. He's been
Oh, this game be killing me on that shit too. Like when you have guys in zone, and they'll still be chasing dudes down all the way across the field. It's like, why are you chasing that guy all the way across the field, bro? Chase him to your zone, but not like you fucking man up with that fool.
I would expect pressure here.
now Fitzpatrick.
Got him. Oh, he got the pick. Good play. Good user.
Let's go, baby!
Let's
go, baby! Let's go, baby! Woo! Read him.
I can appreciate that they wanted to go for the win, not play for overtime, but that's
Let's
the
go,
cost
baby.
right there.
Big time.
Not so sure their fans feel the same way as you when they just watch that ball get picked and taken the other way, and now they're down 6. Looks like it's going to be a loss for them. An absolute catastrophe when they tried to be aggressive.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Let's go, baby. Good game, bro. We got to run number.
Yeah.